I'm back. Well, I'm back from Dallas, and yeah, it's been a bit of a trip. Now I need to wear my Dallas hat. I think that's the trick, really. Oh, there it is, the Dallas hat. Anyway, fun aside, I had some great times over in Dallas. Well, less so great time, well, that was to do with business, but great times over in Dallas, at the Dallas Guitar Show, and I recorded absolutely days of video, all in HD, by the way. Now there's music in there, there's things like interviews with people that do different things. I'm just going to talk about a few bits now, and then we'll move on to the first thing. This is the first in the series of the Dallas videos, and there's a lot of stuff to cover. Yeah. So, first thing, I've got the book, right? In case you've never seen one of these, it's got everything in and all the artists and that sort of stuff that we're on. Now, I didn't record by a very long way all the artists. There are literally many tens of them, and I only have so much time for each thing, you know. But I did cover some good guys. People like Andy Timmons playing. People like, who else did I see? Oh, Eric Gales, of course, one incredible player. But there were other guys as well. Larry Mitchell, who really impressed me. He was one of the better guys, I have to say, and great guitarist. I saw lots of others as well, and if I missed anybody that I recorded, well, my apologies, but they'll be there. What else? Well, I met a few guys and I got a few signatures. Here's a few of them. Yeah, this one here is Andy Timmons. This one here is Eric Gales. Yeah, and the other one is Matt Schofield. He hogged the limelight. Look, straight across there. Now there's something funny about this. I bought this for $10 in at the show, you know, quickly to get some signatures, and then I forgot to take the plastic off, so it'll never be used, it'll go in a frame somewhere. But that's just life. I did get some other signatures too. I got Paul Reed Smith and one or two more. I won't go into depth right now. Let's wait till later. Well, what else? Well, I got one of these CN1 Chameleon Cab guitar cabinet emulators from AMT, and I thought, well, because I might need it for something else I'm working on, which we're going to show you anyway. I also bought one of the older Ibanez TS9s, and this one was sitting right next to another one that they wanted $249 for, Guitar Center. But this one happened to be about $120, and there's little difference. It is an older one, but that's great. That's what I was looking for, so that'll be coming up. What else? I bought some strings. Now you know how expensive Super Slinkies are. Well, at least in England you don't, maybe, or you do if you're in England. Well, they can cost you £5 or £6, or $7 or $8 or $9 a pack over in England. I'm not sure what they cost in America on the street, but these were particularly good. I bought these from the show, and I paid, I think, $24 for 12 sets, which makes $2 a set, or about £1.50 a set. And I don't think a dealer could buy them for that in England, so I bought a pack of them. All sounding like a plan. Now at the same time, I met a guy who took a standard wah pedal. You love wah pedals, don't you? You don't? What's wrong with you? Yeah, this looks just like a Dunlop JCB 95, but it isn't. It's been completely gutted by a man named Joe, I forget his name, but I have a video of this guy. Actually, he's quite world famous at doing these pedals. This one's called a Joe Sonic. I don't know if that's his trading name or what, but he's in the video and he talks all about what he does, and that's coming up. That's a really useful piece of gear. Really useful. Very different than what you might think it is. It's even got a little controller under. I don't tell you too much about it for now. Gave me a Vox storage pack as well. You know, one of the old ones. Well, that was nice. Yeah, Tech 21, that's the next thing. This Tech 21 is it's a Tech 21 Fly Rig 5 version 2. So before you guys say, oh, it's an old thing. No, it's a new one. And there it is, version 2. It retains the sweet analog Sans Amp tones and adds an independent reverb, effect loop, tuner and XLR output. So there it is in there to be reviewed. Oh my god, I've got 2 of them. Let's look at the other. Well, this one, oh, strangely enough, is also a Tech 21 Fly Rig. The only thing is, this is a Richie Kotzen one. Yeah, so Richie worked with them for a while and came up with this. So it suits Richie. And this is also a version 2, by the way, which is also a new one, not the old ones that used to be around. Fly Rig, RK5, Fly Rig version 2. And there it is. So that'll be coming up. Yeah. Well, what about other things? Well, there's absolutely loads of stuff. You got that Tom fella, you know, the guy that does the makes the Gibsons look old. He's floating around in there. I videoed a little bit of that. I did video Paul Reed Smith, but he didn't want videoing, so guess what? I won't put him on here. Do I care? No, he can get stuffed. That'll probably suit him. Yeah, so I also bought a dog-tired strap. I thought that was pretty cool, and we'll talk about them and have a quick review of them later. I've got another one of these boxes. This is a Blue Guitar Blue Box, which is also a speaker emulator. IR it says here. Well, the reason I have them is the Tech 21 stuff does have speaker emulation in it. However, yeah, it's one speaker emulation. So by using those other 2 types of cab simulators or emulators, we're able to change the tones of these 2 pedals, these Tech 21s that we'll come back to later. And I know that for the price of what they are, they look a great deal. Dallas. I did go across to G-Brat stand, if you know G-Brat. Yeah, G-Brat guitars, I think they call it, something like that. And I met the guy who owns the company and his wife, and I've travelled with them. I must have known them for at least 10 or 11 years, off and on. And he took me around the stand, which I thought was great, and get to see some of the stuff that he was selling. He always has some really great guitars, and that's why I went to the stand. But he also had Joe Knaggs on there, and I had quite a chat with Joe Knaggs about his history at PRS and 1 or 2 other things that I won't put on video, but very, very interesting. So he was there. Later, after I videoed Larry Mitchell, I met him on the stand as well, so he'd moved across there. It was the first chance I got to see him. I also met Andy Timmons. I also met Eric Gales and Matt Schofield and all them other guys, and as you see, I did get some of the signatures, which is very nice. But it all moves on to these other people. As I said, I did the guy with the pedals and another guy that had got a particular type of slide guitar that still allowed you to play chords. I thought that was quite nice. Another company that did nothing but sell pedals, and he got all the really old pedals on there, and he was a really good company, which you'll get to see in a separate video. They'll all be separate videos, but they're all really great people, and it's one of the best guitar shows in the world. Lastly, they did have their Graham Nash's acoustic guitar that he played at Woodstock, and they wanted a mere 300,000 for that, which I thought was scary. Yeah. So we covered Gibson, lots of stuff there. I don't think I see Fender weren't there, but there were a load of companies with the stuff. Lastly, before we get on to all those other videos, had my next Tone Buddy pedal arrive. I'll show you what it is. It's nothing to do with Dallas, so maybe I should put the other hat on, but I don't think I will. I'll just talk about it for half a second, and so you can see what's coming up. Oh my God, they did! It weighs a ton. They did send the best one of this type, and this is a Revival Drive Ghosting Overdrive unabridged amp tone from Origin Effects, and it's made, pretty sure this one's made in the UK, it says. Yeah, for English stuff for you. Looks pretty cool. All these options and stuff. You got preamp. Is a bit like, well, is it like a Tech 21 or not? Who knows? Anyway, we'll get to it. I'm going to put it back in its box. And enough said on that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a video on now of one track from Eric Steckel, who was representing Knaggs guitars. He plays Knaggs guitars, and yeah, they're really good guitars, as you'll get to hear and see. And this is just one track, the first track. Don't know what it's called. He'll tell you what it's called when it comes up next. So that's it for the first Dallas video. Watch for the music coming up now, and he's an awesome player. So be prepared. Take a deep breath and crank up that volume. And I'll see you on the next video in the series. We have loads to come, loads. How fast I can do them, I'll do them as fast as I can. I'll have a little intro on each one, and up will come the business. So, until the next one, thanks for watching. Don't forget, www.TonyMckenzie.com if you've never been there. And see you soon. I'll get out of here.
All right. How you guys doing out there? You alright? You guys enjoying the festival so far? This is my first time here at the Dallas Festival. It's been great so far. Yesterday was killer, and I think that was just the beginning. So basically how I do my clinics is I keep it really informal. I don't play the tracks. I just kind of go up here. I'm going to shred a little bit and play some riffs for you, talk a little bit of tone, talk about the guitars I'm playing, and I love just answering questions. So I'll play a little bit, let you guys think of some questions, and just shout them out. We'll just keep it really fun and informal and talk guitars.